Let's just play some good old Tempest, huh? That's what I like to play when I've lost a few runs in a row. How about some Thunder Tempest? Heavy-handed, quick charge, power spike. Interesting options here. Let's get rid of the electric kite, huh? Yeah, it's gonna happen sometimes. It's gonna happen sometimes. Also, mentally right now, I'm telling myself, like, balance patch is coming anyway, so who knows, maybe things will be a little easier. Currently, we have not spoken about daughter stuff at all yet, though. Second quick charge is interesting. I don't know if I am really pleased with that or not. It's there. When is the balance patch, Zekris? No official date yet. But if I had to guess at the rate things are going... Well, I don't want to say anything. It seems likely that it's going to be several smaller patches rather than one big one, and so they'll probably go out in the typical character order of Hidden, then Tempest, then Monk, then Daughter. So we won't have to go through all of it, but Daughters is going to be a little ways out at the very least. I think one person managed to beat I-27 on Hidden, so I assume Hidden is getting nerfed. Are you referring to anything in particular there? I don't know exactly what that is a reference to. I'm sorry, Zekris. That one's going over my head. I think I want some defense here. I'm thinking I'm going to take close in. Okay, what are we looking at here? Ooh, Grease Lightning, Tower... Wow, look at all this good stuff. It's possible to climb past I-50 by... Oh, you wrote I-27. I don't know if you meant, 57? I believe you're probably referring to Doinker, who is actually involved in the talks for Hidden Balance as well, and maybe other classes too, I'm not sure. Yeah, Hidden, I mean, he's not just getting, like, flat nerfed. There's going to be some nerfs, there's going to be some buffs. The goal right now is more so just to try and, like, bring the worst of the worst up and bring the best of the best a little bit down. So... I wouldn't be too worried about nerfs. And there's going to be some new stuff too, of course. Always fun to get new stuff. Looks like some pretty good options here. Even Supernova could be pretty fun. Not a card I often make much use of. Something like this. That looks pretty good. That looks quite good. Yeah, I've thought for a while if I should do any higher than I-50 stuff on stream. But I don't think it would be all that interesting to watch on stream necessarily, because it's probably just going to be a lot of early deaths and restarts. Because you have to take on even more things that harm you in the early game, like the voids in the starting deck and stuff. And so if you don't get early shrines, or if you don't get good cards quickly... You'll just be dying and resetting a lot. I don't know. If people think that would be fun to watch, though, feel free to offer your opinions, and maybe I'll do it. I don't know. We're probably not going to bother with quick charges or juiced up or anything like that yet. We'll get those going later, once we have a bit more overcharge and such flowing. Take you out. Seeker says, currently trying to climb with Tempest. Just got to I-66. Going to have to add Ambush soon. Yeah, Ambush is not fun. Oh man, it's not fun. Good luck with that, dude. Good luck with that. Yeah, I've never bothered so far going above 50. there. Alright, the Grease Lightning is pretty decent to have just as a heavy hitting card, even if we're definitely not going to be getting that discharge anytime soon. This Aftershock, probably not going to be super relevant. We have one Smite, of course, and I think we actually might be picking up the other one. Yeah, we're getting a second Smite. But I don't think that's going to be enough for Aftershock. Okay, so we just want to take you out immediately if we can. So why don't we do a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there used to be a hard cap, if I remember correctly, on instability. You could just keep going up if you wanted to, but there was nothing in-game benefiting you from going above 50. And it was just somewhat arbitrarily put in to be like, look, this is about as high as you should probably realistically go, and anything above this you're not really expected to be able to win at all. So, like, don't complain if it seems unfair, kind of thing. Oh yeah, we have Zeal. I have not looked at my Zeal tree at all yet, huh? I see Zeal 5 is upgrade 1, which I'm not completely thrilled about. I also see we have Touch of War in the 5 slot instead of the 3 slot, which I'm also not thrilled about. It's good to have, but it's much nicer if it doesn't cost you 5 Zeal. Probably gonna work towards that anyway. No other vulnerable that I've seen yet. And vulnerable is good. Let's see about grabbing a relic. Ooh, the Jousting Lance. Well, that'll be nice in that it helps me lean harder into the hole, playing a few more cards before my big finisher thing. Just like having Touch of War on 5. Jousting Lance encourages you to play other stuff first. So I'll take it. Sugar Rush was a pretty good option too there, of course. As it always is on Tempest. But I think we're just going to try this out instead. Let's drop 1 Thwart for the upgraded Quick Charge. Give this a try. Have you gone above 50 with any of the other characters, Zekris? Curious about that. Here, let's just hit him for a big Grease Lightning. 38 damage. That's pretty nice. We can upgrade our Smite as well. We're even still going to have full energy after all that. For the next turn. Very handy. Can we get our block? I think we mostly just want to bank up energy here. I mean, he has too much fortitude for us to go through anyway. 60 with Hidden. Haven't tried with Daughter or Enlighten, but you need 50. Yeah, I-50 Daughter sounds really not fun. It's so hard to get a good run started with her. Okay, see if we can get the Smite. Yeah, Enlighten's, I think, the odd one out for a lot of people in terms of consistency. I was hoping to get the Smite there. Now I actually have to think. I guess we'll just go, like, Paragon. Upgrade the other one, why not? And then we can gain the block with the spell. Like that. That was awkward. Okay, and here, finally, I think we can just take care of him. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Bit dragged out, but we got it. Oh, also, what am I talking about? I completely forgot. We have a Prime Query here. So maybe we don't need Touch of War. If that's the case, that's the wrong button. The other one being Discharge 2, that's a lot of discharge. And we have only this overcharge option that's easily accessible. Everything else is, yeah. I'm probably going to go for the overcharge then on the Zeal 3. And then maybe we could support Ravenous Whirl. It's a lot of rage. It's a big ask, though. We're going to get yet another quick charge. So many freaking quick charges, man. I didn't ask for all these quick charges. One is usually plenty, you know? Two can be nice. It's far from needed. We'll just upgrade the Smite. We almost can get the Grease Lightning draw here, just barely not gonna have enough. Really wish I could trigger the Lance here as well to get the extra rage. But I will still just hit him for 3 there. We get the energy back so we can like batter him now, but it doesn't seem worth it. If he was buffing, I might have done that and then hit him with the spell to try and get the kill. But when he's just attacking for 8, it's really not a big deal. Block here can just be Paragon plus Thwart. So let's go batter first. And then I guess we'll just take you out, because why not? While it's nice and convenient. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, I'll hit you for a little bit. There we go. Clean that up. Next point of fervor. I think we'll probably just upgrade the Smite. Because in terms of like big damage dealers, we got the Supernova, but that's AoE. Yeah, it's not getting any better in terms of single target for a little bit. So I will upgrade the Smite. And then here, I think for the time being, I should go on the 3 a little bit before I progress the 5. So that's what we'll do there. Let's put in our Prime Quarry. I don't want to go too low on batters because of Lance, but cutting 1 more is probably fine here. Purple Stone, probably just want to put that in the quick charge. Seems pretty good to me. Just have a very, very dense overcharge gainer. I'll keep holding on to the blue one, though. Blessing's not bad here. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the simple Eldritch Blessing, save a bit of energy. Get some vulnerable down. We can upgrade the Grease Lightning. Why not? See if we can line that up on the next turn if we're a little bit lucky. That'll hit really hard. Okay. Does not look like that's going to be happening. Which is fine. And in fact, it's going to be very awkward here to... Yeah. We've built up a ton of overcharge, but we have very little actual energy. We do have the 5 overcharge for Grease Lightning now, though. Let's go ahead and get Rage off the Lance. 50 damage. That's quite nice. I could play Close In first, even. Why not, huh? Let's do that. Get our draw. I guess we're upgrading a batter. And then, how big even is... Okay. Okay. I'll just take advantage of the 75% rage here. Use the spell for block. Good elite fight. Had to waste our Eldritch Blessing there, but it's fine. I'm not feeling like we're relying on that super heavily right now. Ooh, Return. That's a good one. That is a good spell to have access to here. Using that to get back Vulnerable, to get back a card like Grease Lightning once we've built up the Overcharge, to get back a card like Quick Charge, to get said Overcharge. We'll happily take that. And we'll just put that to use right away. Supernova can be fun, though, especially since we can upgrade it for free with our Zeal. This will be a nice one. Very good in the typical hallway fights. Yeah, we're just going to purge down, play everything here. Let's keep going for the big single target upgrades. It's kind of a lot of damage. Our defenses have not really improved much right now. Yeah, okay. Grease Lightning is... With 0 overcharge, not so phenomenal. It doesn't really feel worth it to use the spell here. It, of course, also doesn't really feel worth it to use Batter, though. It's a waste if I purge it. All the good stuff is still in the deck right now. I guess. Ugh. Absolutely disgusting. Woodmaw will not let up. Okay, Vulnerable's nice. Let's see if we can get closing. Very good. We'll throw that out for sure. And then it's just going to be Paragon plus Thwart for our block, I guess. Which means no Prime Quarry, which is a little bit sad. Let's upgrade the other one, I guess. Yeah, we've not progressed this fight nearly as much as I would have hoped by now. Big Smite can help here, though. Let's actually start with Paragon to get the Lance and our block. And then we'll Smite him. This will get us up to 7, so we'll regain 1 energy. Reshuffling. Close in, I guess. I don't know. Have a bigger, chunkier block. See if that saves us from taking a hit here. We also have Greased Lightning. That's dealing 33 flat right now because we have no Rage, no Vulnerable, no anything. But why don't we go Close in, get it back, do it again. I guess we can upgrade the Paragon here. And we don't have the Lance Rage, but that's got to be good enough, I think. And it looks like we might just get away with this perfect after all. Nice. Supernova acquired. We'll go ahead and slot that in. I think I can still cut another Batter for now. Don't want to go too low on them, though. Okay, Tower Shield will be a nice pickup. Supernova immediately. Sure, I guess, why not? In fact, we can actually do it twice. Because of the Eldritch Blessing and the spell. Good fight! And look at that long rewards list. You love to see that. Okay, what are we actually upgrading for real, though? I could upgrade 1 more Quick Charge to try and feed the Grease Lightning. I could upgrade the Supernova, but that does feel a little unnecessary most of the time. Yeah, you know what, actually? Let's do a second Quick Charge, huh? Let's do a second one. I want to draw through the deck more aggressively now that we have Return as our spell. Let's go ahead and get the Overcharged Zeal 3. That'll be really nice. And the 2 block is nothing to sneeze at either. It's actually quite helpful. Just have a little bit of block here and there. Hey, what's up, Retro? How's it going? We are coming off the heels of 2 losses on one of the more difficult classes. decided to play one of the easier classes to soothe my ego. We're doing pretty alright though, we're chilling, we're having a good time. Okay, hold on a second. 38. Because it's base 25. If we go up to 0.75 for one more rage, that's going to be 44 damage exactly? Oh, how about that? Look at that. Nice, clean kill. We'll upgrade the Supernova. That'll just obliterate these dudes if we draw into it. Yeah, I haven't been playing a ton of Master Duel recently, Retro, but I did build a very funny deck for the next time I do feel for it, which is... There we go, Supernova, nice. Yeah, I built Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon Turbo, which is a hilarious card. Here, actually, I think I just want... Oh, we can... Okay, sure, why not? There, Prime Quarry. Yeah, it's the Red Eye's rank 7 that says after your opponent resolves a card effect, they take 500. And so the goal is you put out all 3 of them on one turn. So they're taking 1,500 per card effect. And while the Red Eye's guys have material, they can't be destroyed by card effects. So they have protection. A lot of people don't read that, so they just play stuff like they'll like just Geki your field or whatever, and they just take 1,500 and nothing happens. It's pretty entertaining. Not a very good deck at all, but very funny. It's a deck I played a long time ago. I played it back in Master Rule 4, and it was a lot harder to put 3 Xyzs on the board when you needed link arrows. Okay, so contraposition, we don't have anything that interacts with this now, but this card's so powerful when you actually do have tempo. So we definitely want to have this in our arsenal, even if we're not using it right now. Another closin's pretty great. Riposta's Riposte, I don't need to say anything about that. Intervention's a decent block card. Reinforcements, I mean, I could, like, maybe use that, but I feel like we already have enough rage and expensive cards and stuff going as is, so I'm just going to roll it, because it's the higher rarity one. Fierce Assault. That's not bad. That's not bad. That could make its way in. You're going to start a series with a new account. What's the plan? What are you going to do? I assume it's going to be some sort of specific... challenge or something. I'm playing as the Tempest. She's like a Templar sort of, but she has like electric powers, and she gets very angry. A lot of her stuff themes around the rage mechanic, which makes attacks deal more damage. So angry electric powered Templar is the class. I also forgot to put in my quick charge. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's definitely the strongest character as well. She's very powerful. Let's cut a thwart for this guy. Let's go. The thing is, like, we do have mostly expensive attacks right now, and, like, theoretically I could go, like, batter, Furious Assault, and that's really good. But I don't know how often we're going to do that, and I don't think we really want to do that very often. So I'm actually going to leave it out for now. Let's put in Tower Shield, and actually just to maintain the balance of things a bit here. Let's cut a Paragon for this close-in. Okay, something more like this. And I'm thinking more about the heavy-handed now at this point. We have Supernova that's heavy, Smite, Greased Lightning, and the 1 Paragon. I probably don't need it yet. I do have my eye on you, though, okay? Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves another relic here. Scudam of Faith could be pretty decent. Especially if we do bring in the heavy-handed eventually. Flame Shield's just, like, solid. Watchers is okay. Intervention over a thwart. Yeah, I probably should have put that in there. I don't know. I know Intervention is a decent card, but I do have a personal distaste for this. Because you're always going to end up at... during the run, there will be at least one point where you have, like, 12 damage or something... and like 8 energy or something like that, and you have to dump it all into Intervention if you want to block, because this is your only block card. I know it's a good card, but oh man, it irritates me. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Scooter, which boxes. Be starting a ranked grind with restrictions on what I can pull from. Want it to feel like those home tournament Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. Yeah, I did a little bit of Master Pack only, which was pretty funny, but unfortunately it was very quickly you ran into full power constructed meta decks, you know, so it was regrettable that I couldn't get in more like goofy nonsense duels. But it was pretty funny. My deck ended up actually being kind of very good, like way better than I would have expected for Master Pack only. I managed to pull I managed to pull Dogmatica Ecclesia and Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis, which was ridiculous. Such a good combo for a deck like that. Yeah, it was so random. We had like a random Inspector border. We had all kinds of janky nonsense going on. Let's see. This is 3 more overcharge. You know what that says to me? It says, have another Grease Lightning. I would like to keep drawing cards, please. Okay, looks like that's where the fun ends, though. Which is fine. That was a pretty freaking good turn. What kind of restrictions are you going to be going with? Like only certain secret packs? Or like you can only pull so many times from a secret pack or something? It's kind of hard to come up with like a really good engaging rule set for something like that. Alright. Hold Firm probably going to make its way into the deck as well. Hold Firm is ridiculous. I don't think I need to go into too much detail as to why. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and put in the intervention. Okay. Early Smite potential. It's an option. I think we're gonna try and hold off on that for now. We don't have Lance up. Yeah, I mean, that's just not worth it, right? Nah, that's just not worth it. Ooh, excuse me. Got a little something in my throat there. Well, this hand sucks. What the heck? Should I just grab back the Smite at this point? Honestly, yeah, I think I will. It'll be worth it now, right? Because we can make it absolutely massive. 108 damage, that's more like it. Boost up the Grease Lightning a little bit, hold the close-in. Also, Retro, have you ever played Cube in Yu-Gi-Oh? I have some Master Duel cubes if you wanted to try one of those at some point. It's all like N and R rarity cards, so you can just craft it for free, basically. Actually, maybe that was specifically what you're talking about when you say home Yu-Gi-Oh tournament boxes, although you say you can buy. I'm not exactly sure what ones you can buy, but anyway. I think we're blocking with intervention for 3 here, which means if we go up to, if we play this, we go down to 4, we play this, we go down to 1, we purge, we play, yeah, that works out. Wait, whoops. I was supposed to purge the close-in, too. I just forgot. Well, rip our 2 health. No actual perfect bonus to be lost. Doesn't really matter that much in the long run. Sure, Supernova upgrade. Why not? You can buy boxes, you pass the cards around, and choose what you pick from a pile, like handing out cards. I've never seen one of those. I know people do similar type things, although I thought those were all like put together by the people. I didn't know they sold a complete product like that. Okay, more Zeal. I don't think we're ready for Ravenous Whirl yet. I could unlock it, but just not use it. That's an option. Touch of Horror is still like worth considering. Touch of Calm. I don't know, Righteous Pursuit seems kind of nice too, to be honest. I think we're definitely going heavy on the rage right now. I think I'm gonna do that. Go to our boss fight. Hold Firm, definitely going in. I like to put Bluestone on the Hold Firm as well. Hold Firm also the first thing that could theoretically be activating our Contra position. I mean, it always activates it for at least one, but if you get the extra trigger on it, it makes the Contra position really powerful. And we do have Return to line that combo up, so you know what, actually, maybe we should just try and make that happen, huh? Let's try and make that happen. I'm actually gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep the batter. Let's go down to Paragon instead. Okay. Crud, I was hoping it wouldn't be these guys. These guys are the worst ones for us right now. Definitely the worst ones for us. I really want to play this to get my overcharge, but if I don't draw a block, I'm going to take damage. I'm just going to accept that, I think. Oh, Supernova. Supernova's actually very good here. Very good indeed. Yeah, okay, screw it. We're just Supernovaing. That is a lot of overcharge. Upgrade the Cursed, or the Grease Lightning. Okay, so we can play this. Now we can draw with Grease, and we'll get our Rage in first with the Lance. We don't need this. 75 damage. We'll do you, I guess, why not? How do we want to do this? I think we're just blocking with Hold Firm, which means that there's a decent chance we draw Contraposition. And even if we don't, I think we'll just purge everything else. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Yeah, okay, I'll take the 2 here. I'll just eat that. Guaranteed we draw Contraposition next turn. Get rid of all that tempo, turn it into card draw, which of course will still become damage, but, you know, only so much that can be done about that. Do I upgrade the Supernova? Seems very unnecessary. Let's upgrade a Close-In instead. So here I want an Intervention for 2, so why don't we go Prime Query Intervention? And then we'll just do the biggest smite that we can. Waste the Eldritch Blessing, but that's just gonna have to be okay. Alright. We have depleted our supply of overcharge. Supernova's taken a while to show up on the second go-round here. We have neither of our Close-Ins or the Hold Firm in the discard pile right now. Tower Shield is the only good block. Okay, let's try the Quick Charge here and see what we get. Okay, there's the Hold Firm. That is good. That is very good. So what I'm going to do now then... Oh, hey, no worries, man. I get it. I completely get it. Nevertheless, it's always nice to have you come by and hang out, so thanks for stopping by when you do get the chance. I think we're just going to go Hold Firm first and then return the Contraposition. Okay, there's Supernova. The other Close-In, sure. So the thing is, if we want to actually play the Contra, we have to purge all of these down now. But that's just going to have to be that. I think this is still going to be worth doing. It'll put a little bit more on the stack. Okay. So we'll end up taking a smidgen. But we've got the 50 delay rage. We've got a lot of overcharge. We're still looking okay. fight is dragging on at this point. That is for sure. Okay, don't need contraposition now. Let's... I mean, we might as well do this. It doesn't actually accomplish all that much, but we might as well. We gotta soften him up a little bit. All the vulnerable falls off with adaptation. And can we just kill him? We can. Obviously we had the tower shield if we couldn't. Okay. Booster pack with a rare? I could go for a booster pack with a rare. Too many batters still. I would like to replace those with better one-cost attacks. So let's do that. Imbue weapon could be decent, but it's expensive. Not really what I was thinking about. Oh, jeez. None of this is really what I was thinking about. Divine Retribution as the rare is kind of hard to work with for us here. In theory, it could lead to some very good turns, but yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think we can support it really right now. I think this is just going to be the roll because it's the rare, and we'll try and get something better, like Tapped Out. Tapped Out's really good. That's a strong card, I've been told. Yeah, okay. Good result, good result. Let's look at the map rewards here now. Bolt, okay. I'm not sure we're actually ready for a bolt yet. We don't have enough overcharge. Ray Shields is really, really good. Tree's like a maybe. Oh, jeez, man. These rewards are not all that. I need more overcharge. It's gonna have to come from relics or like purple stones. And the purple stones are not coming anytime soon. Okay, do we want upgrades? I mean, we're getting one of these two. Do we want the Zeal point? I think I'm going to leave this as Delay Rage 50 rather than draw one, discharge one, gain one energy. I don't know, though. The draw is actually kind of sweet. The 50% rage is also really good, though. Things have gotten really weird with the Zeal tree here. Gain one energy. Card heavy. Okay. Yeah, I think we want a Zeal 10, I think. So, like, 1 point there, and then maybe... No, we probably don't do Ravenous Whirl now with a Bolt. And as stated, the Touch of War is, like, it's okay. So it's like 1 point of Zeal is all that I, like, really super care about. So in that case, why don't we just look at more of these chests? We'll get the Zeal point here. We can actually go to the Disheveled Salesman. This has got to be the path. Yeah, this looks good. That looks like a good path. I can also do a Yellowstone Quick Charge. I always like that. It's a nice option. And the Redstone still doesn't really have a home. Out with a batter, in with a supernova. Enough is, like, maybe worth running. I mean, you know, it's really inefficient in terms of block, but it does give us overcharge. So, like, maybe I play that instead of an intervention. I don't know. I guess I'll do that. We're not going to go with Imbue Weapon yet. Yeah, we'll just try this. We'll try this deck. We will not be using Surprise Attack. Speaking of surprising, would it surprise you guys to know that this is one of the worst performing cards statistically? I have the data to back it up now. I don't know what's going to happen to it. Something's going to happen to this card, though. The Goats, in their newly slightly nerfed form. Can we handle that? We're just going to start by drawing deep here. Obviously, we just want to find the Supernova as soon as possible. I guess we'll spread the damage a little bit because of that. Oh, that card? It's, oh man. Basically, it's supposed to be like high damage, but it's inconsistent because the card only deals high damage if the enemy you target is not attacking. So for example, right now, this guy's attacking, this guy's attacking, this guy is not. So for 2 energy, if I targeted one of these 2 guys, it would be like just awful damage, so not worth it. If I targeted this guy, it would be okay damage. It's not even amazing, it's just okay. It's such a weak card. You can't rely on it at all. Here though, we can just wipe these guys out. That's nice. Always take a perfect goat, boys. Yeah, right, like 2 mana for 30 damage, which is the most you get out of this thing at base, is okay. Right? Like, you'll notice here I have a card that's 3 mana for 25 damage, and then sometimes it just draws me 2 cards. Right? Whereas this one is 2 mana for 12, and sometimes it's 2 mana for 30. Not a very good comparison. Does not stack up favorably there. And those cards are the same rarity, by the way. Well, well, what do we have here, huh? Limit Break, Opening Move, Swerving Currents. Opening Move is actually really nice with the Jousting Lance, and it's a heavy card. I kind of want that, huh? I'm not going to upgrade it, but I will take it. Upgrading the Tapped Out is always nice. Let's probably do the upgrade. Get the nice overcharge one on it. The opponent is alternating between attacking and debuffing, then you only get to attack for full during turns when you need to block. Yeah, yeah. It's just a very poorly positioned card. Definitely agrees, Chris, that that's another one of the issues. Okay, so what do we cut for the opening move? Do we just keep taking out batters? I mean, the overcharge is quite nice. I guess we keep taking out batters. Redstone on the opening move is a maybe as well. That's worth considering, right? I mean, putting it on Bolt is not too bad either, though, of course. Yeah, okay, let's save the redstone for a little bit longer. Yeah, the way that attacking works in this game is a little different because the enemy attacks you on their turn, and then you get a whole turn to block it. You don't have to have the block up preemptively, but you do need to actually deal with that on your turn, so... Yeah, we can just start with opening move now. It's a little bit annoying, of course, that we don't get to do the Prime Query first, but it's fine. Here we'll upgrade... probably the tower shields, that it actually has value. Not very good versus Dragon Mother normally. And I will hold the quick charge here to handle some of the block next turn. Supernova probably not happening here. Just keep overcharging, I guess, right? At this point, we might as well do the Greased Lightning. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Probably don't need you. Be gone. Contraposition, that is the opposite of what I want right now. Is it worth holding the enough? Probably not. I think we're just going to bank up a lot of energy and do a big old smite. That seems likely. We can use return to get more vulnerable up. We could do that now and have the return be off cooldown. Also gets the shock. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that now. So we get 1 turn of vulnerable here. The shock is up. We have a little bit of blocking that needs to be done. We can just open with the Greased Lightning. And that's it. Nice, okay. That went very well. We'll go ahead and unlock the Zeal 10. Definitely want to have access to that. Can see about another relic here. The pliers are okay. Bloody Bait. Yeah, let's just take the pliers. Let's just take the pliers. In terms of potions, we already have... Oh, wait, no, we don't have a stealth potion. That was last run. Should probably buy a stealth potion, but we are going to the Disheveled Salesman. I would really love to be able to afford some relics. Okay, I'll save my money. We'll practice fiscal responsibility for once. Ooh, the Fabled Relic. Now that's a nice Zeal enabler. We've got an uncommon, we got a rare, we got a rare, we got an uncommon. Not like the highest rarity deck, but we're about to pick up a Bolt as well. And a Ray Shields. So I think this will be pretty good. Obviously, we don't have anything for Cultist Ward. And the Torch of Triumph is just not really all that great at this stage of the game, so we'll be ignoring those. And it's the Dolus, huh? Well, in that case, I'll sip some batters, because those are not very good against you. Quick Charge still coming in expensive. Really wish I had one more overcharge here. Do I use the return to make it happen? I think I might just. Okay, 3 cost, really? Come on, y'all. Let's upgrade the Contra position. Contra position's pretty good against Dolus. Here we can just grease you. Thinking about playing this. It gets me up to 10 Zeal. It's 48 damage. I'll do it. Yeah, okay, and then we'll just hold the Tower Shield. It seems okay. Tapped out actually came in cheap. That's nice. Opening move, probably not worth it. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Let's just go with Contra. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Tower Shield then for our block. I guess we'll upgrade the Grease Lightning. Can the Quick Charge be a little bit cheaper, please? That would be really cool. That would be very, very appreciated. Nope, it's still gonna cost 3, I guess. Okay. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. I kind of wanted to hold this. I'm thinking if it's worth the contraposition. I guess I'll get rid of it. The RNG's been kind of good and kind of bad. Okay, at least here I can do this and Grease Lightning. We'll go... Let's get some Rage first, though, huh? Then put down the Vulnerable. Kind of min-max the value from all of our relics here. Screw it, we'll upgrade the Supernova at this point. I mean, that's pretty good damage. That's not bad. In fact, I think this is a kill, isn't it? Yep. Just barely enough. Get our hands on this Bolt. It's looking pretty juicy. I'm thinking I'm actually maybe even going to try and upgrade this last Quick Charge and put that in at that stage. Right, this upgrade point could be for that. Although I normally do also like to upgrade my Ray Shields. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, versus these guys, we definitely want to get to the Supernova ASAP. Hey, what's up, Oyoe? First time chat from the subscriber. Glad you could finally catch a stream. Welcome to the channel, dude. And thanks for that subscription. Let's just ditch batters and forts. Okay. So contraposition is not doing much of anything for us here. There's very little that is doing anything for us here. Very underwhelming hand. We'll upgrade the Supernova here. And maybe we'll do like a double Supernova with a return kind of play again. Okay, we just have to find it. Hold firm. I mean, I could do hold firm into contra position instead. I really want to do a double supernova. I really do. Let's try this. Okay, close in. Yeah, okay, I think we can make this happen. I think we can make this happen. Do I gamble a little bit here? I'm going to gamble a little bit. Okay. That worked out. So now we're going to have 10 overcharge, hitting a Stormbrand threshold. Or wait, no, hold on. No, we're not. It's 5 and 15, not 10. Nevertheless, we have a lot of overcharge. So we're going to have a lot of energy here. We're not guaranteed to draw the supernova, but it's very likely. We got it. It's even cheaper right now with the Eldritch Blessing. So let's get some rage like this. Play this thing once. Purge this. He's about to die, and then we'll just grab this back to our hand and just hold it for next turn. Almost anything does it. Well, and we'll just have this one guy left who's not a problem. In fact, if we go like this, that's it. Everyone is donezo, right? Oh, wait a minute! 1 health? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's what I get for not counting. That's pretty funny. I don't know what I would have done differently if I had counted that, though. So much garbage in the deck. Alright, Exalted Warrior. You got your laugh in there. Okay, so we finally have our hands on this bolt. Upgrading that is pretty good. We're trying to overcharge a lot, but we're not super proficient at it yet, so lowering the discharge cost seems nice. And again, if I could just get some relics or something that would give me overcharge, that would be cool. The hymn book gives me energy, which is not overcharge. The card tricks, I have no idea what we'd be doing with that. We have no cards that are really screaming out to be greenstoned. We could do, like, heavy-handed with a greenstone, you know? It's an option. It's probably decent. I guess we'll take the card tricks. Not really what I was hoping for out of that. Hopefully the Soul Collector is a bit nicer to us. We don't even have the greenstone yet, of course, but we should get it after this coming fight. I think at this point... What are we cutting? Maybe I should drop the... Yeah, you know, I am going to actually drop the contraposition at this point. We'll do redstone bolt instead. I think that'll serve us well. Okay, these guys. So this is the Altered Veiled Watcher fight. I don't know if this is on the main beta branch or not at this point. I'm on the internal beta. So they're very different now. They give you infections. Tempest does not normally have a lot of good ways to get cards out of her hand. She has like Seek Higher Power, and that's almost it, to be honest, in terms of discarding from hand. We've got Hold Firm with a blue stone in it in this case. That kind of helps. Not really. Let's just dump the batters like we've been doing in a fort. Well, the bolt is here immediately. It is not... It's not actually going to do anything for us. Do I want to do it anyway, just to get the extra damage out of it? I mean, I guess I might as well. They're pretty chunky. We're not going to be able to eliminate them with just a regular supernova. We are going to need to actually put in a bit more work. We'll upgrade the supernova, though. That helps. And we might as well throw down the Preparatory. I will say, having the mid-combat upgrade is very nice for a card like Supernova, which can absolutely crush hallway fights if you upgrade it, but you won't normally want to commit a real upgrade point to. Just being able to like fake upgrade it like that is pretty nice. Okay, so how about some Lance Rage, huh? Let's do that. And then we just go Supernova. Look at all those infections. 4 infections. And Supernova again, because it's funny. Goodbye. Alright. Last point of fervor, right? I don't think we're getting any more. Oh no, there is one more point. What do I want to do with this? I have no idea. This one's, like, maybe good. It does discharge, which I'm not, like, a huge fan of. Let's go 10. I don't think I really want to change. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is just weird. I don't want these discharge costs. I need to save my overcharge. I would kill to have an extra Zeal overcharge power here. So I guess I'll, like, unlock this as an option and not use it. Can I please get something to use me overcharge? I mean, this is pretty good. It doesn't give overcharge. The Penitent Seal, the Mace of Skull Crushing, like, all pretty good stuff, but not what I wanted. I think we're going to gamble. It's really cheap, too. I mean, 15 for a rare is a good deal. The Hand Mirror, that is really not what I was hoping for. Oh, that was really not what I was hoping for. Do we just take the Execution Order now? Probably. Probably just take the Execution Order. Damn, that was another disappointing relic shop. At this point, though, we can go ahead and do our Greenstone heavy-handed. I don't think we're getting anything else we would want a Greenstone more, right? No, definitely not. Alright, well, what are we cutting? What are we cutting? Forts are pretty bad. Batters are pretty bad, too. I guess we'll do one more batter. Okay. The ray shields will be nice at the very least. Dump. Batter, fort. So we have the card trick, so when we play the heavy hand, it goes back into the deck. We would rather get the opener on opening move here, though, so we'll do that first. Then we'll do the heavy-handed. Do I want to Greased Lightning him just for raw damage? Kind of, yes. I also kind of want it tapped out. I think this is better, though. Great, the Supernova again. That's been the pick, like, almost every time. It's just so good versus the hallway fights, man. What can I say? And so bad versus bosses. Oh, okay, so we're one shy of the bolt here, which is a little bit sad. Playing this does get rid of all of my Haunted, though, so that's pretty nice if I do it for the opener. So I'll go ahead and do that. Upgrade, I don't know, this. We'll get the second stack of heavy-handed down, and I think we can just do a little bit of quick charging now. I guess we'll do this too. Maintain the perfect, get some delay block with the hand mirror. We get our delay block from the Scutum. I mean, that's a lot of delay block. You know, that's not half bad. It is a shame, though, that we have so many expensive cards, like the Tower Shield and the Enough. They really don't play nice with the hand mirror. They do not play nice at all. Give me back that Supernova, and goodbye, everyone. One more point of fervor, one more upgrade. This upgrade... I mean, the heavy-handed probably should be upgraded. Notably as well, since it's rigged, it's the only card that... well, not the only one, but it is a card that we're not really going to have much opportunity to upgrade with our Zeal power. And we can always just upgrade, like, the Ray Shields with that Zeal power, so I'll go ahead and do this. We don't make particularly great use of Shock, but it'll be nice to have. And here, I guess, again, I'll upgrade this so we have it as an option, but especially now that we have the Execution Order, it does not seem super relevant. Go ahead and take on the final elite of the run here. Nothing really to change. This Blackstone's going to take a hot minute before we get our hands on it. I guess we'll put the Ray Shields in. That's pretty much the only thing that I care about right now. And the Dynamo gives us a whopping 2 overcharge, but that might just be the best that we can get here, to be honest. Liquid Membrane's decent, but not really what the deck needs. Like Clockwork also, again, you know, it's pretty decent. It's nice to get back your Grease Lightning and stuff, but I think I will literally just take 2 overcharge over that, which is kind of silly. But you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? And then we'll go opening move, heavy-handed, quick charge to draw it, upgrade the Grease Lightning, I guess. Get the heavy-handed down again. Look at all that overcharge. See, it does things, it does things. It's not a total waste. Show me Bolt. Yes! Excellent. Of course, he's not vulnerable yet, which is a shame, but I do want to get this draw and the freebie extra damage. Let's upgrade you. Now we'll throw out the Primary. Let's go Quick Charge. Supernova probably not happening. Let's go Greased. 132. Good lord! That's a lot of damage. Get rid of that Grease Lightning. Purge down here, and then we can end with a nice tapped out for 54. Juicy, dude. That was a big turn. We dealt 222 damage, apparently. Okay, here comes the dreaded pummel. I see here that we are 1 shy of our Bolt again. Just constant problems keeping our overcharge up. I'm doing my best, man. Let's upgrade, I don't know, the opening move. We just want to kill him, so no real point in looking at other upgrades. And I guess at this point I could yeah, let's do this. Let's return the quick charge here and do a little bit of this. Alright. Should be able to wipe him out next turn. Bonk. Okay. We get a little freebie shrine here. Don't feel the need to heal, so I guess I'll load up on Essence for the Well of Stars. It could matter. This Killing Blow is hilariously late. You will not be making it into the deck Killing Blow, believe it or not. Some of those mediocre cards. Bolt, you're not going to be happening this time around. Hate to break it to you. That was a pretty underwhelming first turn there. It's a lot nicer if we open with one of the quick charges so that we can get both heavy-handeds into play immediately. But that's not always going to happen. So it looks like we're going to need to hold firm for our block. Let's go ahead and do the good old double Supernova play, right? Could play this, but that's like so unnecessary. We don't have contraposition anymore, so we will have to get rid of this tempo the hard way. I wish I would have had the chance to pick up a bit more. Like if I would have had the Power Glove at the Soul Collector or something, that contraposition would have been windmill slammed right back into the deck. Okay, definitely gonna block with Ray Shields here, right? But it's also annoyingly the cheapest card that I could throw into the Hex. I guess we can block with Quick Charge instead. Actually, not the Hex, or yes, the Hex, but then the Tempo. Tempo and Hex have a bad interaction. You have to pay for the Tempo twice, essentially. Not very fun. Yeah, so if you're playing a deck that uses a lot of tempo, don't pick up the Monkey's Paw. That's the lesson to be learned there. Okay, I think we just hold this Greased Lightning. On the other hand, though, Tempo that reduces the cost of cards has a good interaction with Hex, because the Hexed card is cheaper, and then you still have the cheapening effect. So that's quite nice. How big is the tapped out? It's big enough. Alright. Boss fight time. I'm feeling pretty alright about the deck so far. Maybe a little worried about how we're going to handle the Void. Do we have the Overcharge Blessing by chance? We do. That is going to help a lot. Guess we're fighting the Obsidian Golem, huh? Okay. It's the Black Coach. This guy got some changes as well. Some pretty interesting ones. Essentially, when the horse dies now... There we go. When the horse dies now, you get Confusion. So it's a little bit harder to just blast through everything. I still don't feel like he's going to be a huge problem for us, but it's definitely a tougher fight than before, that's for sure. Do we want to just start out with this? Honestly, I don't think so. I think we want to just go heavy-handed into quick charge, heavy-handed into quick charge. And then I guess we'll upgrade the Prime Quarry, maybe. Yeah, that's a solid start there. 10 overcharge. I like that. Even though the Supernova is not going to like kill them all, getting them into the execution order range is going to be quite good. So we want to cycle back around to find it as soon as we can. This is a very awkward hand. I guess I'll ditch the opening move. Do a little bit of quick charge drawing. Then we can go Prime Query, tapped out 3, and we can still afford a Greased Lightning. Not that it really did us much good there, though. Even though we sifted out most of the garbage, there were still a few mediocre cards in there. Okay. 1 off of execution order for him. That's goofy. Alright, there's our Supernova. It's not upgraded, which kind of sucks. But it'll still be pretty good here. I mean, yeah, look at that. I'm not going to complain too much. Get rid of whatever there, really. It doesn't matter. And let's go ahead and get back the Bolt, honestly. Get you. We don't want to go too hard here, of course, because we are confused now. Although in theory, if you can kill both of them, Confusion goes away completely at the end of the turn. So if you could get both stacks of Confusion on yourself at once, and then end the turn that way, you can kind of like min-max it a bit. I guess we can play some stuff just to gain Zeal, which gives us delay block. Don't really feel the need to keep any of these cards. So yeah, how about it? We got the Eldritch Blessing ready, and we're getting an enormous amount of delay block, way more than is necessary. Making the Confusion work for us. 28 Zeal. Okay, yeah, we'll opening move you, and then tapped out barely doesn't kill you? Oh, come on, man. This will get us there, though, I think, right? At this point, we've already upgraded the single target hits. Sure, upgrade the Supernova anyway. Why not? Honestly, why not? Tapped out gets the kill now. And again, we are confused, right? So we don't want to go too hard here. No real point in playing Prime Query because of adaptation. So I think we're going to do... Oh, we still have the Bolt in there. Okay, we'll hold the Prime Query. We'll hold it. Right, we drew the Bolt. Perfect. Get our card draw like this. Upgrade just a batter, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we didn't draw any other actual damage cards, though, so never mind. The Prime Query kind of didn't matter. Yeah, I'll play some of this just to, like, generate some some zeal and stuff. Get a little more overcharge in there. We'll hold the tower shield. Gives us all the block we need. Definitely does feel like a more threatening fight now. I will say that much. Yo, where is my damage? I guess I can go fishing for it here. How about we trigger the lance first? That's smart. Doesn't matter because he is done here. You can just supernova him down. Alright. Final Well of Star. Ooh, the Spell Stone. That's pretty good, man. That is pretty freaking good. As much as I would also like an upgrade point, they don't feel that necessary with our Zeal 5. So, yeah, let's grab the Spell Stone. And then here I can get 10 souls or some bottles. I do think I could actually use the souls, I'm going to be honest. Our scaling is a bit iffy. I'm just going to buy the souls. 345 damage less that I have to deal. You know, it's going to matter. It's going to matter. Alright, so we know we have to fight the Obsidian Golem. We need this Overcharge Blessing. This is going to be our lifeblood. Star Council, not too bad either. 40% looking good. 40% on the Void Touched. Because those garbage cards are going to hurt. This would be another way to handle that. Although we do play quite a few block cards usually. Do we want this or do we want this? I feel like the Death Knight's probably better for us. So we're going to try and fight Death Knight. Okay. In terms of potions, we've got a draw potion that we want to have for the Void. And that in the brew, that means we'll probably want crippling in the belt for vulnerable on demand. So the Iron Skin is the one that we can use. So I'll just belt it up here. That'll be our emergency button. Okay. Dang it. No quick charge. No quick charge. Very well. Definitely a little worried about taking some damage here. This guy hits very hard straight out the gate. It does take us a bit to get going with our like Scudam and Hand Mirror and stuff. Maybe I should have put Intervention back in for this. Okay, we got Ray Shields. Ray Shields can get us close in. Or Thwart, of course. Can always get you Thwart. But if I return the Ray Shields, then it always gets me the close in. So that's pretty good. Here, let's upgrade the Tower Shield. I think that'll actually be pretty good. Okay, let's pare all this stuff down. One of these. We don't need you. Just keep going here. Get that out. Okay. I am alright with taking 4 here, I think. I will play this one more time, though. Ooh, that's... It's decent. 15 overcharge. We hit the threshold. Okay. So, a little bit annoying there, but now the delay block is coming in from the Scudam. And now we're going to have a lot more energy, which will feed into it. So, I think we're going to be okay at this point. No block cards in the discard here. Let's get rid of the batter, and we can have a little bit of fun here. Purge the Tower Shield, get it back with Rage Shields, purge it again. I guess we just play the enough now. Let's upgrade you. And we'll hold on to the whole time. This has been a bit weird. We've dealt almost no damage. Because he's just healed it all off. In fact, we've literally dealt 0 effective damage right now. At least to the main body. These guys are both missing 1 HP. Okay, Bolt is a phenomenal start here, so let's have some fun with that. I guess I'll upgrade the Supernova? I don't know. What else am I doing? Let's go Prime. Let's also get some Rage here. Drawing cards. Don't need you at this point. If we don't need you, more drawing. Okay, Smite. 75% delay Rage is making the Smite look pretty juicy next turn. So, in the meanwhile, we're probably going to want to return the vulnerable application. Do I just take the 3 on the chin here? I think I do. I guess I can play Quick Charge once. Yeah, okay. Okay, that is that. We're just going to take 3. We're going to end with decent amount of energy stocked up for next turn. We've got the big delay Rage. Ideally, we'll have one batter. Actually, what's in the draw pile here? One batter. Okay, so we'll have the batter to get the Lance going. Oh, wait, but we reshuffle, so I... Okay. We just draw the Prime Quarry anyway. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. We go Prime, batter, and it's a pretty big Smite. It's not as big as I was hoping it would be. That is just going to have to be that. I'll embiggen it slightly here. We will use this, and we will use this. I guess I should have... Well, no, there's no way around that. Upgrade. Close in. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going extremely well here. There goes another 9. But, I mean, we need this blessing. We knew we needed this blessing. Look at that threat. Jesus Christ. Do we still have our tower shield? We do. And there it is. Alright. I need to draw cards. I'll upgrade the hold firm. Let's play this. We're going to try and keep the tower shield around for a bit longer. That's what we're going to try to do. Get rid of you. Draw more cards. Okay. I think what we want to do here is grab back the Grease Lightning. And then we're just going to draw with our Quick Charge here. Get rid of all of this. Grease Lightning. Okay. Woo-wee! That was not a fun fight, but we've made it out. Now we got to take on the Death Knight. This is not going to be fun either. This is not going to be fun at all. But again, I feel like we do need this blessing. So, that's that. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm thinking now about Power Spike. Do I want to put Power Spike in? Just to get that gain 1 energy, draw 1, discard 1. Is that useful? It does help dealing with the garbage cards. I kind of feel like it might actually be pretty good here. I'm going to give it a try. No, you know what? I can't be convinced. That's a little too goofy. Sift. Dang it. Again, no Quick Charge. Bit of a shame. I don't want to play that really, so I'll just do this. Upgrade the Greased. 28 next turn, man. That is quite a lot. Have you considered lessening that? I really don't want to hold the enough, though. Knowing that I have the spell live, I won't. Okay. Hold Firm is almost all of the block we need in 1 card, which is really, really good. So let's just go for that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We can get the Grease Lightning going. Upgrade the Ray Shields. I almost want to recur just so I can purge a card and get this down. I think it's worth it. Unfortunately, there's no purge effects to be used in here, so it doesn't really matter what we grab. Okay, we did not draw anything useful there. Unfortunate. Really low on overcharge at this point. Really, really low. Okay, the enough is going to have to be our block. Oh boy. Another set of Banes goes in. I guess we're upgrading damage. In whatever form it comes as. It's kind of an off turn for him here, so I'll take the opportunity just to deal with it. 84 is not bad. Getting him pretty close to execution order. Okay, looking like a big smite. Oh no, come on, really? Yeah, it's not that big. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's just get rid of that. Let's upgrade this, I guess. Let's just do some of this. Ooh boy, 30 damage! We got the permanent weakness though, so that's pretty good. I'm thinking we have to use our tower shield now. I guess we'll see. Let's draw with quick charge. That was not helpful. It's not helpful at all. Okay, changed my mind. Give me back hold firm. We're gonna use this instead. Pitch this garbage. Okay. We can go purge, purge, purge. Draw 2, get rid of that. Upgrade this. Should probably bolt him. Okay, tapped out's pretty good. And I guess now I'll hold the tower shield. I guess. He's mostly dead. Just gotta close it out. We don't have our potion anymore. It's a little bit stressful here. We don't need to use the tower shield yet. Let's upgrade the whole firm. Yeah, we'll go enough instead. 30 damage. I guess I'll take it. Oh boy, yeah, our lack of a proper finisher is definitely showing here. Never got any better than Smite. We'll take one more energy, please. Okay. Yeah, looks like we're done with this fight now. We are done with this fight, right? Thank the Lord. Okay, finally, we also get our black stone. That is going to be pretty handy, I think. I'm not actually sure where I want to put it, though. Like, I don't know, man. Prime Quarry just for more vulnerable. 4 vulnerable at once. Otherwise, I mean, tapped out's always pretty good. It's a little less useful versus the void. Yeah, this one's a thinker. Where do I put my blackstone? Raise shields is always decent, you know. It's like, I don't want a defensive upgrade. I want an offensive upgrade, but the best I can come up with in terms of offense is Blackstone tapped out, and that is not that impressive. It's more than anything, really. It's just extra overcharge. I think that's going to have to be it. Or will it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go for it. I want more overcharge. Now, do we fight Star Council or Queen of Ages? Since we have Supernova, I think we'll fight Queen, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll fight the Queen. Gotta save my potions. Don't feel the need to change my spell. Let's just go in for it. Dump, dump, dump. Nice. I'm a little bit annoyed that the Supernova is already here. Kind of wanted that to be for later. I will still play it, though. Let's upgrade Close-In. It does shock them, though, and that does trigger Caught. So that's a little bit frustrating. We'll just have to deal with that, though. When we kill them, our poison gets reduced by a lot. So it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, Bolt is only going to go off once. It's definitely still worth playing. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll upgrade the Hold Firm. What can Raise Shields get us? Only Tower Shield. I guess I'm okay with that, right? I guess that's fine. Just play it. And at this point, I've got so much rage that the tapped out kills, I don't even need the Supernova. I could get the Supernova if I wanted Overcharge, but this gives Overcharge too, right? It's just a little bit less. Yeah, it seems good. At this point, I could just grab like a single target damage if I wanted to, but I don't even feel like I really need to. My best option is just Grease Lightning, and I don't know what I'm doing with these cards if I draw them. So I guess we'll just chill. This is probably going to be the most Weavers I've killed in like a long time. It's however many I kill in this fight. Kind of don't want to Prime Query because it'll make them put stuff on me. But I kind of do want to do it so that the smite is bigger. I don't know. Maybe we just hit her. I mean, they remove all of her debuffs is the thing, right? So like if I do a big smite and she goes into range of the execution order, then this one's just going to get rid of it immediately, and that is terrible. Let's see if we can't just like draw the Supernova, which we're going to upgrade, by the way. No, we cannot just draw the Supernova. Confirmed. Okay. In that case, I am just going to Grease Lightning her. Yeah. And we'll hold the Bolt for next turn. Why not? Help us deal with these dazes. Make sure we have a bit more card draw. Okay, there's the Supernova. So Bolt first triggers the Lance, gives us Rage, draws a bunch of cards. We'll upgrade the Greased, I guess. The Supernova is dealing quite a bit. Quite a bit. So we'll do it once. Pitch the Dazed. Then why not go for a bit more Rage? We can do a double tapped out. And now I don't have enough Overcharge to draw with Greased Lightning. But I could get one Bolt draw. How much is this? 65? I'll just take that, actually. I will actually just take that. And in fact, let's get another tapped out in there for 57 and one more Overcharge. Okay, that should pretty much handle this fight. The Supernova really was carrying pretty hard through those hallway fights. You can see the first Vault Guardian we fought where the Supernova matters, we're doing way better. Way better. Like, look at this. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But at least we have Smite, you know, that's the best thing about this starter deck, is even if you don't get a good finisher, at least you have the Smite. Alright, we're gonna potion up. No need to change the spell. No need to change the deck. No Void Stones left unsocketed. This is up. This is it. Let's go. Same thing as always, just gonna sift out the garbage. could not get the quick charge. Very least, we can do Prime Query into Supernova. That's pretty good. Just get the upgrades down nice and fast. Okay, bolt? Probably just bolt. Yeah, let's just bolt. Upgrade the hold firm. Go ahead and get our other heavy-handed down. What are we getting off ray shields right now? One of these two. We want the thwart. Let's try and grab that. Nope. Okay. That's fine. The block will just come from quick charge. You. And then we'll purge one so that we can do big tapped out, right? Or actually, let's even do it this way, huh? Oh, really? Well, that's annoying. Had to be the exhaustion. Had to be the exhaustion, because we could, you know, get this back with the spell, and then we could purge this, and that's enough to do tapped out twice. Now I can only do it once. I should probably still do it. Getting them ready for the Supernova. They've both got Execution Order triggered on them now. Of course, they are healing a little bit. Okay, so here's the Supernova. It's back. We don't have Rage, though. So let's try and get some. Let's poke you. Good that. And what are we looking at? I think we're gonna take the little hit here. So we can go this. Okay, we'll go batter there. Supernova. Bolt? How about that? Apparently doesn't kill you. I'll do it just in case we get a batter. We got a batter. Dead. Okay. So actually doing a pretty good job here handling the garbage. I was a little bit worried that we would get flooded. But we're hanging in there. Grease Lightning is pretty overkill. Draw some cards. A smite, huh? Are we gonna, like, smite for 2 to get the kill? That's very silly. This is 23, right? Like... Okay, I guess we're gonna smite for 2. Let's upgrade... Oh, geez, what do we even go for here? I don't know, opening move. I do feel like Greased is a good play here. Yeah, we'll just keep stacking up the overcharge. Get the stupid exhaustion again. Yeah, we don't have a good way to deal with that until our blessing kicks in. So that's that for now. Can I get bolts? I can. Let's do it. I guess we'll upgrade the other close-in. I don't think the Supernova is going to be all that relevant. More overcharge. You missed your chance. Opening move. More overcharge. Get rid of the Bane. Will make you vulnerable. We don't need these two. Yeah, okay, we'll just do it like this now. Alright. That felt pretty okay. Half considering returning the bolt. Actually, I'm not half considering. That's what I'm gonna do. Turn the bolt and hold it. Okay. Don't need you. Let's go ahead and trigger the Executioner. Get the other close-in upgraded. Okay, any block cards in there right now? No. So let's purge, retrieve, purge. I think we can get rid of the opening move by now. Just go for some nice quick charges. I wish the tower shield was upgraded by now. That would be nice. Okay, all the garbage is in hand now. Don't think we need Prime Quarry right now. A little bit of rage. Tapped outs. We're just looking to build this up as much as we can right now. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna take 6 here. Bank some energy. Couple more turns of Vuln here before we have to use the potion. Look at that, from 8 all the way down to 2. Ridiculous. Okay. It might just be this turn. It might just be now that we go off with the smite. I don't know. Yeah, can we do better? Maybe we can do better. Maybe we can do better. I guess I'll play this. I'm going to purge down all of these, and we're just going to see 210. Yeah, okay. We'll go batter 243. I could return something. Doesn't seem super worth it. I mean, I could use this just for rage. I guess we'll give this a try. If I draw garbage cards, I'm going to feel like an idiot, but we'll give this a try. Let's upgrade just the tower shield. I said I wanted that. Man, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. If I had drawn anything that was not garbage cards there, if I had drawn 2 non-garbage cards, it would have been pretty nice. As is, 255 still pretty decent. And sure, we'll get into 38 more, why not? Okay, I think we've got this. Closer than it seems. Oh, Christ. Thank God we have this blessing that lets us get rid of that crap, man. Finally actually use the opening move. Feels like it's been forever since I did that. Sure, Supernova, fine, you can get upgraded. Okay, Haunted for 3, which is so much, honestly. Get rid of this one. How much is this? 14. Oh, I'm half tempted to play the Void, but I know it's not worth it. Okay, here it comes. 52. That is a lot. Okay. Let's ditch the Prime. And I think at this point we can get rid of the quick charge there. So much garbage. Okay, let's go with Hold Firm. And I am just going to go ahead and crack the potion here. Grease Lightning, draw. Upgrade a batter, I guess. Purge, discard you, get something back, purge. We're looking for damage, we can't find it. Oh god, okay, get back greased. There we go. Okay. Whew! GG. Got a little close for comfort there, but we managed to get the dub. That's something that is going to happen a lot in Tempest runs, is, you know, you get to the Void, and you've been crushing everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, I don't scale up enough. But I think we hedged our bets accordingly. You know, we took the extra souls from the Well of Stars, and that really mattered. We took the correct blessings, I think. The Blessing of Purity ended up being really important. The Overcharge Blessing obviously was massive. Yeah, I think we navigated that pretty well, all things considered. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna go refill my water real quick. I will be right back.